Hello and welcome to Recoils Game Exploits, and today we have a follow-up of my What the Fuck Happened to South Park Stick of Truth Rumour episode. I decided to follow this up because, well, I really want to play this game, and it's had a very interesting development cycle. We know of course that it was originally being published by THQ, who went under and had to sell all of their intellectual properties, and Ubisoft managed to get hold of South Park Stick of Truth. And it's been developed by Obsidian, which done Fallout New Vegas. I did mention this in the last video. If you watched that, great. If you didn't, then fair enough. You're watching this one, that's all good. Basically, development has been a bit rocky because I apologise if you're just playing in the background. Development cycle has been a bit rocky for South Park Stick of Truth because of the influences. They stated at Comic-Con that the influences for the game were games like Skyrim, Earthbound, Paper Mario, The Legend of Zelda. Apparently they're big Nintendo fans, who'd have known. So, I mean, those games are huge, and considering they're making an RPG out of Stick of Truth, then you can imagine the size. Apparently it was an 850-page script that Matt Stone and Trey Parker end up drawing up, and they've been having to cut bits out over and over again to try and make a game out of it, because there's just so much content that they have wrote for it. It's just too big. I mean, considering that their influence is Skyrim and stuff like that, and they're complaining that it's too big and they're having to cut it down, you get the idea of how huge this is. So they keep cutting it back, and, well, the publishers keep saying to them, oh, well, we'll make that extra content, make that shit DLC. They want all this cut content that they're trying to cut out for pacing issues or whatever, stuff that would generally be cut from, say, a film or, you know, a TV series or a game or anything really. Like, they're cutting it due to the fact that there's better content to be there, and this is just bogging it down a bit. And they're saying, yeah, we'll put that shit into DLC, do that, get more money. And the champions of Matt Stone and Trey Parker have actually turned around and said, no, fuck that. They don't want DLC for the game, so don't be expecting any downloadable content that was originally meant to be in the game to be coming out after the release. If there's any DLC coming out, then I mean, I don't know if there will be DLC coming out after hearing about this, or my sleuthing across the internet to try and find info like this. But yeah, so don't know what's going on there, but they had this, apparently. This is a quote, a delusion of actually incorporating the game into one of the South Park seasons on TV, but they've decided not to do that because it's a bit of a bitch, is what they've said, and they really just wanted it to be that you can pick it up anywhere, like, you know, you can get Stick of Truth on TV, on computer games, wherever, but it's just going to be so hard considering that they've never really been a part of game development. All the other South Park games, they just sort of hand it off to development studios and let them crack on with it, and it never really worked out, because if you've ever played a South Park game, including Tenements Revenge, which the footage you'll be seeing right now, they've all been terrible. They've been really bad games. The first one they've been involved in, and that's why it's so hotly anticipated. I really can't wait. As far as the release date goes, there's still not a fully confirmed date other than the fourth quarter of this year. So it'll probably be coming out for Xbox 360, PlayStation 3 and PC at around the time that the next console's coming out. So we're looking at like October, November, December is around the time that the game will be coming out. So that'll make a good Christmas present. It's a shame that it's not coming out on the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 whatever, but you know, it wouldn't make sense to port it over to there at that point. I don't think. It's been in development for so long. But yeah, really interesting news there. Will it have DLC? I have no idea. It sounds like it's going to be an epic game. They've had the same developer throughout the full cycle. It's only a publisher that's changed, and all that did to the game, really, I mean, yeah, it made us wait longer for the game, but it gave them more time. I mean, Ubisoft actually gave them more time because they decided that THQ were putting it out. That was actually confirmed from my last episode. THQ were going to release it at a very bad state to try and get some money in. It was unplayable at that point, apparently. And Ubisoft said, nope, you're having another, like, you know, however many months to get the game finished so we can all play a polished South Park game that we all want, and I'm really pleased with that. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Check out my Twitter, my Facebook, there's all links in the descriptions. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that. Let me know if you want any videos done on any other games that are coming out, if I can find info for those. Just send me a message, comment, whatever. If you want to challenge me on multiplayer games, I'm up for that. You want to appear in video, then that's all good by me. But yeah, that's enough of me jabbering about the channel. Can't wait for South Park Stick of Truth. It's actually one of my most anticipated games of this year, and to be honest, possibly of the generation, other than say Battlefield 3 or I don't know, Far Cry 3 maybe. Anyway, thank you for watching Recoil Gaming Exploits. Goodbye.